Welcome, collective. My beautiful collective. The collective soup. Well, I was shown before starting this conversation with Spirit and you guys that we need to talk about. I'm trying to remember what it is. Help me, Spirit. Help me remember what we talked about. You wanted me to show what? What was that again? I've forgotten my humanness. Help me remember. Help me by having me draw it. In the name of Jesus, Satan, be gone from my heart, my soul, my mind. All the angels in heaven surround me, protect me, guide me, help me see what I'm supposed to see, help me hear what I'm supposed to hear, help me feel what I'm supposed to feel. Help me say what I'm supposed to say. Thank you for all the guidance you've already provided me. That little private conversation we were having before we went live. What was it about again, you guys? I have a lot of spirits. I guess I'm supposed to talk to you about that. Part of what I do is a medical medium, which is kind of like medical intuitive, if you want to call it that. It's part of being an empath. And I know this wasn't what we were initially going to talk about, but maybe it will lead to it. And then I'll go, oh, that's what it was. You are never alone, and sometimes your spirit guides will help you find something by having you fall. So when you ask out loud for guidance, make sure that you are clear. Because I had a couple clients coming through that had fallen on their face, and I ended up falling on my face in February, so it wasn't very long ago. Fell right on my face. And I had no idea I was going to talk about this right now. So for those of you who are an empath, and if you don't know if you're an empath or not, if you're in a lot of pain and you don't know anyone else that has hurt or feels pain all the time like you do, odds are you have an empathic tendency, which can support you in helping people get clarity with their bodies and what they should eat. Okay, so now I'm being shown. Okay, so we're supposed to talk about different modalities. And the one we all come in with right from the start is telepathy. And telepathy is communication before language. So it's how babies and parents, you talk to your child when they're in your belly, but there is telepathy there as well. Have you ever just looked at someone that you're close to and you just looked at them and they knew exactly what you were thinking? That is a fun example of telepathy. And a lot of people lose it, probably subconsciously by choice, because there's a lot of people out there thinking things that you don't really necessarily want to know what they're thinking. Because it's not pure, unconditional love. Then we have all these different names, all Clare. Clairaudient, clairsentient. So basically, we have to name things. And my name is Clare, but it doesn't have an I in it. I was named after Saint Clare, of the poor Clares, Saint Francis of Assisi's friend or girlfriend. And Joan of Arc, named after Joan of Arc as well. I feel very blessed to have those as my saints. And if you don't believe in saints, God bless you anyway. For those of you who don't get it, that you're spirit in a body, perhaps you found this video so that you can take judgment and set it aside for a little bit. And judgment is part of the ego, and the ego is a protector of us. It keeps us from falling victim to things. And then we have the Clare knowing. Have you ever just known something and went, I should not know that? Well, that happened to me when I invented a sewing machine foot for a blind and deaf sewer. And this woman was born like Helen Keller. And when I was 10, I saw that movie and I learned sign language, and all this story happened, which led to me inventing something. And that's why I chose my dad before I came in, before I incarnated as my dad, because he was an inventor and his father an inventor. And so a long line of inventors. And I still continue to be an inventor in different ways. I'm inventing a game right now to help you guys become more intuitive or learn about that which is not the flesh. And so funny that my parents called me Clare, but they didn't use the I because they named me after a saint. So then we have clairsentient, and it's a really annoying thing to have and if you ever have this, you might have this gift, which is the gift of smelling. So I had like 2.5 weeks where everywhere I went, it didn't matter where I was, I smelled a half-smoked cigarette, and it was just like, oh my God. And nasty smell. Knowing that spirits come in ahead of their person. So I have frequently spirits come to me before the child comes in before the mother finds me. The mother comes in before the child finds me. And I mean, I had a spirit show up 6 months ahead of schedule. And he introduced himself so politely. He was a serviceman from the First World War. I mean, he introduced himself to me wearing his uniform, and he gave me his name, which was George. And he was like, I was in the 1st Infantry and the 4th Infantry. Nice to meet you, Claire. I'm George. And it was just so sweet. So I lost track. Oh, so frequently spirits that come in ahead of time will smell like what they did, like axle grease and diesel fuel or diesel exhaust, fried chicken, and then the lovely smells, gardenia and tuberose, and so do you ever just get cold without being cold? The chills without it being cold? And that's the energy from a loved one or a spirit. I got it. It just flew right in front of me. Okay, so we're on a good topic, apparently. Gotta be careful, you're gonna distract me, and then I'll forget what I'm saying. So we have smells. During readings, I will also feel the body of the person. So if you're an empath and you feel these weird pains and they're there and then they're gone, if you've gone to the doctor a lot, and I did when I was younger, it was just like, the doctor even said, one doctor said, you have the body of an 80-year-old, except for you don't have the body of an 80-year-old. So I had all these weird symptoms, and they would come and go, and some of them would linger for a really long period of time. Oh, now I know why you guys are having me talk about this. Okay. So there's someone in this collective, more than one, unfortunately. There's several of you. And I'm sorry. I'm feeling the emotion of this. These are the suicides. So you need to know that you need to know this information. There's a lot of non-true information out there about those that have taken their own life, and I need to be very careful how I talk about this. I'm asking for guidance to say the right words. Help me say the right words. Okay. So while you are forgiven by the Creator, Source, for taking your own life, and I'm highly encouraging you to not take your own life. The worst judge of all is yourself. And this carries into the afterlife, which I'm told not to call it that anymore. I'm being told to call it after time, before time and after time, so that you understand that life is ongoing and does not disappear. That I fall in the category of seer. Look in the Corinthians part of the Bible. If you're watching this and feeling like you shouldn't be or anything, so I pray all day long to stay connected to Jesus and the Holy Spirit. And Jesus, help me find my way back if you're having me talk about this, because I need to find my way back from this. Spirit can be very bossy, and they have a sense of humor. I mean, they can be a pain too. We were talking about the suicides. Okay. There was an artist years and years and years and years and centuries ago that painted a place called Limbo. And unfortunately, I have had many clients with those that have taken their own lives. I mean, there's way too many. And so this artist was inspired because this artist was a seer as well. And he was shown those that have taken their own lives all together in this place. And so they called it, Limbo came up. I'm not sure how that arrived. Do I need to know that right now? I don't think so. So the reality is, and I know some of you are going to be like, you're not in reality at all. You're a crazy woman. And I'm being supported by Spirit, entertaining or interacting with this EMF reader for those of you who are watching and you want to see if Spirit is agreeing with me or whatever. So, you know, the religions say, judge not, lest ye be judged. Well, who's judging you? You are judging you. You are forgiven, and then you judge yourself. And this is a place where people who take their own lives, they kind of gather together and they're grouped together about like how old they were when they took their own lives, and there's these different levels of ascension. So when they first arrive, their focus is on letting the loved ones know and that they're okay, that they're not trapped or in some kind of a jail. And it's a desperate need for them to get to the person that's left behind, and they're just so sorry. There is regret, there is remorse, there is sadness and longing for connection. And I've been shown that the most intense need or want is to touch again. Like you lose the senses, the sense of sight, smell, touch. You lose that when you lose the body. So, and they want so much to connect and let you know that they're okay because of the belief that you're somehow lost forever, which is just not what I've been shown. What an unloving God that would be. So if this is all about the empath, so if you have ever felt like this overwhelming feeling of wanting to commit suicide, and you have this lovely life and there's no logic, you might have a spirit with you that committed suicide, that you're feeling their auric energy of how they were before they passed. And as with many times when I do this kind of reading, I don't know if I stayed on point because I channel, and I have a collective of hundreds of doctors are in my collective. And then I have inventors. And you are connected, and you cannot be disconnected. So as you watch this, know that you are a part of God. And we are, in essence, one. So whatever you do, you think, wishing good or bad on someone comes right back at you. Be careful what you do. Lead with love. And with that, I'm going to say good night, love and light. God bless. See you next time. Oh, and if you like this and you want to share, I would be forever grateful. Nothing can stop that inner fire. They join you for a nightly dream that flies away before you wake, as if it flows within.